Welcome to the An English Coffee Office. Today is June 1st, 2025, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Hey Alex, how's it going? Grabbed your caffeine fix yet?
Hey, David. Doing all right, thanks. Just getting my usual brew to kickstart the day.
Nice. I need this coffee like I need a bonus this quarter.
Huh, don't we all? So, what's the latest buzz you've heard?
Oh man, did you catch the news about the West African bloc hitting 50 years? Apparently, their leaders are meeting to sort out some big regional challenges.
Yeah, I saw that. It's the Economic Community of West African States, right? They're tackling some serious economic and security shifts.
Exactly. I'm just thinking, if they can stabilize things, maybe we could pitch more deals in that region? Could be a gold mine for sales.
True, but it's a long game. Their shifting alliances could impact how we plan projects or partnerships there.
Fair point. I just hope they don't drag their feet. Time is money, you know?
Always. It'll be interesting to see how they balance regional needs with global pressures.
Speaking of global pressures, did you hear about Trump's latest tariff threat? A whopping 50% on EU goods and iPhones not made in the US.
I did. It's a bold move, could really shake up the tech supply chain and market prices.
No kidding. If iPhones get slapped with that, my next upgrade's gonna cost me a kidney.
Huh? Probably. But seriously, it could push companies to rethink manufacturing bases, maybe more local production.
Yeah, but for us it's a headache. Clients might cut budgets if tech costs spike. My sales targets don't need that drama.
Agreed. I'm already thinking about how this could delay project timelines if hardware gets pricier or harder to source.
Oh, let's not even go there yet. I'm just hoping it's all talk and no action.
We'll see. Trade policies like this can shift faster than we expect.
True. On a lighter note, did you see the music industry events calendar update? Tons of festivals and awards lined up this year.
Oh yeah, I glanced at that. It's nice to see the industry bouncing back with so many live events.
Totally. I'm thinking of snagging tickets to a festival. Maybe a client outing, call it team building, you know?
Huh, clever. I miss those big events. There's something about live music that just hits different.
For sure. Plus, it's a great way to network without it feeling like a boring conference room pitch.
Good idea. I might look into a conference or two myself. Could be useful for scouting new project ideas.
There you go, always thinking ahead. Which event would you hit up first if you had the chance?
Maybe one of the bigger award shows. It'd be cool to see the trends in entertainment and tech crossover.
Nice pick. I'd probably go for a festival, more vibes, less suits.
Fair enough. It's a good escape from the daily grind at least.
Speaking of grind, these coffee breaks are my lifeline. Keeps me sane between calls and emails.
Same here. It's the only time I can step away from Gantt charts and status updates.
Huh. Don't remind me of my inbox. It's a nightmare waiting to happen. How's your workload looking?
Manageable. But I've got a big review coming up. Need to make sure every detail's locked in.
You've got this. I'm just trying to close a deal before the numbers get crunched next week.
Fingers crossed for you. A win for sales is a win for all of us.
Appreciate that. Hey, did you think more about that West African news? I'm curious if it'll open doors for us sooner rather than later.
I hope so. If they can align on economic policies, it could mean more stable markets for expansion.
That's what I'm banking on. More markets, more commissions. Let's keep the dream alive.
Huh. Always the optimist. I'll dig into some reports on it, see if there's data we can use for planning.
Perfect. You're the brains, I'm the charm. We make a solid team.
Deal. Let's just hope those tariffs don't mess with our budgets before we get there.
Don't jinx it. I'm already picturing my boss flipping out over rising costs.
We'll manage. Maybe it'll force some innovation, find cheaper tech solutions or local vendors.
True silver linings and all that. Still, I'd rather not deal with the chaos in the first place.
Can't argue with that. At least we've got these coffee chats to vent it out.
Best part of the day, hands down. Oh, and speaking of that music calendar, you think we could pitch a team outing as a morale booster?
I like that angle. I'd back it. Could be a nice break for everyone, especially after tight deadlines.
Sweet. I'll float the idea to the higher-ups. Maybe throw in some buzzwords like employee engagement.
Good call. Let me know if you need backup on the proposal. I can add some stats on productivity gains.
You're the best. I'll owe you a coffee if this pulls through.
I'll hold you to that. Just don't skimp on the good stuff.
Never. Only top shelf brew for you. Hey, we've been chatting forever. Better not get caught slacking.
Yeah, time flies. I've got a meeting to prep for anyway.
Same. Got a client call in 10. Catch you at the next break?
For sure. Have a good one, David.
You too, Alex. Let's crush it out there.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.